Twitter banned its own CEO for 15 minutes. Upskirting video game characters makes you a creeper. And I can't tell what race you are by your feet. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? Weekly Flags Recap. Okay, here we go.
Is that a taco?
Welcome to the Weekly Flags Recap once again, everyone, and I'm your host, Agent of Doubt. Please stop flagging each other. That's the reason why I do this series, and I don't endorse anyone that I talk about in this video unless I explicitly say so. So, this week I'm going to give you a special story contained within the video and the description box of Thunderfoot's recent video is the story of how he was originally on YouTube to oppose the Iraq War, and then his video of Apache strikes on farmers was flagged repeatedly, and he's recently come back with some of the footage, and it's probably going to get flagged again. Link in the description box. In the news this week, Facebook is using its own people to fight fake news, and in one of the videos that I'm linking you, they're actually saying how this mechanism works and how it's working now and how they want to work in the future, but it could be very exploitable now that people know how fake news is flagged. China has cited Donald Trump to justify clamping down on fake news, and Facebook just made a censorship tool for China, and some of its employees have whistleblown on that. And all of this is because the world seems to think that the fake news was responsible for Donald Trump winning, and Zuckerberg wants to be invited to liberal parties, so Mark Zuckerberg is now frantically trying to find a way to combat fake news because he doesn't want to be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, not invited to the reindeer games. Also, Twitter banned its own CEO for 15 minutes. It seemed to be like just a glitch, but for 15 minutes, people trying to look up the CEO would see that his account was suspended. Links to all that in the description box. Now let's talk about the flags. In the gaming community, we had Xhckrocks, Gaming Level 9001, and Martin Shkreli, aka CarebralAzzazzin, who he actually flagged a guy for calling him a faggot repeatedly. But you might remember Martin from previous recaps where he was flagged off of Twitter with his Cerebral Assassin thing and flagged off of Twitch and all sorts of things. In the Great Debate community, we had Unauthorized Expression was flagged, and also Bubble Goose 321 had a bunch of videos about Brett Keane flagged down. In the YouTube wrestling community, we had Noahmania get flagged by the WWE proper. And in the unaffiliated category, we had Flag of the Week. It was Carnage false flagging Usaf Ahmadi, his former friend. And then Carnage got some false copyright claims back on himself. And that was picked up by all sorts of different YouTube news sources like Scarce and Drama Alert. So that's Flag of the Week this week. Doug Stevens was flagged. Grace Vivi was flagged. 973 Tequila was flagged. Charles in Charge and Piss 4400 are in a fight right now, and Charles in Charge was flagged. BigSmoke HD was flagged, and on the wrong side of YouTube, Lewd Cutie was flagged for videos where he downshirts and then upskirts CGI anime characters that look like video game characters just dancing to Japanese songs. Yeah, and that makes you a creeper. Soaring Wings was flagged for a YouTube poop video. And Gracie makes videos called Sexy Elegant Asian Girl Candid Shoe Play. And when I watched the shoe play, it immediately struck me that I can't tell what race you are by just looking at your feet. I can't even tell that it's a girl sometimes. It's why is the Asian tag so important? I don't know. Flag Watch this week, Nightmare Fuel Podcast 2 is uploading things about Sargon of Akkad onto Vimeo because they don't want to get flagged on YouTube. And Bob Wallace has been having some extremely long comments and threads on his videos from a certain user, and so he's on Flag Watch 2. Random shoutouts are at the bottom of the description box. Please stop flagging each other. That's the reason I make this series, and we all want to have a happy Thanksgiving. See you next week.
Do you have a flag?